Hey Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is your X spread for January 2018. This Taurus video is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Guys, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I definitely encourage you guys to check out your Rising and Moon sign. All my social media links, donation buttons, my email address to be on the waiting list for my private readings are all in the description box below. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share and comment, okay guys? In this video, basically for your X spread, I'm going to be covering 4 questions. And for each question, I'm going to be pulling a card, okay? So let's start with the first question, Taurus. Let's get into it. How does your ex feel about you, Taurus? Show us one card. Okay, Major Arcana, the Death card, the Scorpio card, number 13. That's the first card. Does your ex think about you, Taurus? Okay. Prince of Wands. Great card. Not bad at all. What went wrong for you Tauruses in the relationship? The Sun card, number 19. And will you get back with your ex, Taurus? Will you get back with your ex? Will Tauruses get back with their ex? Show us a general card. Okay, you have the Devil card, number 15, Major Arcana again. So you have 3 Major Arcana in your spread, Taurus. And you have a bonus. Okay, the Judgment card, number 20. So you have a bonus card, the Judgment card, that is paired with the Capricorn card, the Devil card. So let's get into your spread, Taurus. So the first question is, how does your ex feel about you? And you guys have Major Arcana, the Death card, the Scorpio card. So if you were with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, this is definitely showing proof of that right here. Or honestly, any water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And basically what I get from this card for you, Taurus, is the way that your ex feels about you is basically that something has come to a halt, okay? And I definitely feel like this energy is mutual, okay? I think both parties reflected in this card definitely feel like something had to die, okay? Some kind of cycle, some kind of toxic, vicious, verbal cycle had to end, okay? It's literally just that simple. I don't see any other messages in this card. The second question is, does your ex think about you, Taurus? And you have the Prince of Wands. Now, this Prince of Wands card in other traditional decks can definitely refer to somebody coming in very, very quick and also leaving very quick. So what I definitely feel here is that the keywords in this card talk about passion, talk about charisma, talk about wanting to make things happen. So the way that your ex was seeing you, Taurus, and seeing the relationship, I think was definitely through the lens of, okay, like, I'm in your life, you know, let's see what happens. It was probably for a lot of you guys out of the blue, okay? You guys could have met this person through work, through college, through an app. It's just kind of giving me the energy of somebody who has met someone out of the blue, and it's really like you and your ex really did not could have never imagined of meeting each other the way you guys did, or meeting someone the way you did. And for a lot of you guys, it could have felt like a soulmate. It could have felt like somebody you've known for years, and it was quite deep. So basically, they're not seeing you in a negative or positive light. It's more so neutral. It's kind of like, you know, okay, I met this person and things just happened, and now where are we? But nevertheless, Tauruses, I just feel like in general, there was something here that just was not sitting right with either you or your ex, okay? You do have 2 cards in your spread that are quite, you know, temptation-prone cards. I mean, the Death card, and then you have the Devil, okay? And the Devil card is the Capricorn card. So you definitely could have been, you know, tied up here in some kind of triangle between a Scorpio and a Capricorn. That is definitely not for everybody, but that's definitely what I'm picking up for some people. Or it definitely could have been like a Scorpio or a Libra or a Leo or a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. So there's definitely some energy here of like, you know, being very seductive and kind of controlling things and tempting someone. So it does give me a lot of energy, Taurus, of somebody who maybe was not planning to stay in your life for very long, or maybe it was, you who wasn't planning to stay in this person's life for very long. But it's definitely the energy here of some kind of temptation, okay? And it's really kind of sneaky and snakish like energy, where it's like, you kind of pick this person up and then you kind of drop them. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, okay? Just saying it like I see it. Now, the third question is, what went wrong in the relationship? And you guys have a very positive card. So that leads me to believe in general, Taurus, that it's not so much about what went wrong. It's more so about what what wasn't right enough of. Like, what could have went right and there wasn't enough of something solid to kind of hold on to. So like, once again, I definitely feel it for you Tauruses. For a majority of you guys could have definitely been tied up in some kind of karmic cycle, okay? Because the death card number 13 is all about cycles. It's all about completing something and having to move forward. So I do think for a lot of you guys, this ex of yours taught you a lot of lessons. These lessons could have been extremely hard to even grasp and think about, but a lot of these lessons that you Tauruses went through were only for your benefit. It may not look like it right now, but in the future, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. So it's basically, I do see a lot of karmic ties here. So the person you definitely could have been with could have been through a karmic tie, and you kind of had to go through this relationship to kind of move on, to kind of grow as a person. So you guys definitely offered each other something very, very quickly. Something was definitely offered very, very quickly, but I definitely see here that whatever was offered was like immediately kind of like just swiped away. It didn't last long for some reason. Like, not for all of you guys, majority of you guys, whatever you had that was really, really good, it just seems like it just didn't hold up. And that's why I'm getting the feeling here that this was some kind of karmic cycle. And if it wasn't that, it definitely could have been for a lot of you guys where your partner could have been with someone else, or your partner could have been a socialite, or mingling a lot, and you're not the kind of mingling type, Taurus, but the person you could have definitely been with definitely get Scorpio energy here, a lot of Scorpio energy, and Leo, Taurus, Virgo, like earth and water basically. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, like yourself. And it definitely could have just been a situation in which you got caught up, and it's just kind of the energy of this person like in and out. So I believe Gemini, if not another sign, got like the similar message. So if you are like tied to any of those signs and like this is hitting home for you, then definitely check that out. And I do get the feeling for a lot of you guys that it could have been a situation in which like I said, like you were married or someone else was married, and it wasn't like the healthiest infatuation. It wasn't the healthiest relationship, because if you were with somebody who was already married, or had a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, it just seems like it just something had to die. Like, something had to be cut off in order for new life to kind of come in the relationship, or even a friendship, for a friendship to blossom. So I do get the feeling here that a lot of you Tauruses are still friends with this person. You may not talk like you used to talk, but like you're still friends, you're still around them. But there is some kind of sneaky energy like behind these cards of like someone who kind of like picks up numbers and like gets people's numbers and like mixes and mingles, but doesn't really like hold any value to a relationship. The person you definitely could have been with, Taurus, definitely could have just been the kind of person, like I said, who, is the perfect, picture perfect, but in reality, they're really like a devil. Like, they're just kind of sneaky. So that's not for everybody. Like I said, check out your rising and moon, but I can't deny what I see here. So if you don't like the truth, then this is not the channel for you, okay? When I do readings, I say what I see. So if that rubs you the wrong way, I'm sorry, but that's what I see here, okay? So basically, let's get to the last question. The last question is, will you get back with your ex, okay? Now, I want to say this for sure. There's definitely present energy here, Taurus, of the possibility that your ex may want you the way they used to want you, and you obviously still want your ex the way you want them. But it's something here is not right. And that intuitively will come for each of you Tauruses. I can guarantee that each Taurus that I'm reading for is going to find their own truth within this video if they're honest with themselves. Each Taurus is going to find their own truth to what happened or what's been happening. But yeah, this person definitely could still be around you. This person can definitely still want you in that way, if you know what I'm talking about. But there is some kind of higher calling here, okay? Like, there's a lot of karmic energy in this spread for you guys, a lot, okay? And basically, Judgment card number 20 is exactly that. It's about reviewing the past and the future and trying to formulate, reality and truth from lies. So yeah, I think you guys are very well aware, a majority of you guys are aware that this person is very charming and very attractive, and they definitely could be married. They definitely could have a boyfriend and girlfriend already. They definitely could. But they don't really care, okay? Like, this is the kind of person who could definitely be with somebody else, but they won't, if they don't tell you, then they don't care. Like, it's that sort of energy where even if they are taken and they fancy you, they're not gonna tell you. So there's not any specific sign here that I'm pinpointing that you could have had an ex with, but the Death card is a Scorpio card, right? And the Sun card is a Leo card, and the Devil card is a Capricorn card. So it's basically earth and water. But yeah, I mean, will you get back with your ex? There's a possibility that you definitely could be, wrapped on their little finger and they keep wrapped on your finger. But if this person's taken, then it's going to be the same thing. If they were taken before and you know it, and their communication was always choppy, then that's not really going to change, okay? So Taurus, this is your X spread for January. I hope it helped. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you want to donate to my channel, feel free to donate, guys. Love you all. Take care, okay? Bye.